This morning in my meditation, the thought came to me, what do I trust? And then that kind of took me back to what do I trust? Like the root of my trust. And I thought of my dad because I trusted my dad. And then I remembered his favorite mantra was love many, trust few, always paddle your own canoe. And I was like, well, and he told people that because he wanted to let people know that he didn't trust a lot of people. I was like, well, so I put my trust in somebody that didn't really trust. And just moving beyond putting trust in people, it's like, what do I trust? Because that came from this old inherited idea that going it alone was noble, right? And so that's how we showed people in the past that we had strength. It was like we could do it alone. But if I'm going it alone, what am I trusting? Where's my faith? And I was like, aha, my eyes were closed. And I was like, I walk by faith, not by sight, came to me. And I said, well, isn't that interesting? Because not by sight, that means you've got four other senses. So if you're walking by faith and not sight, you're walking also with hearing, touch, taste, and smell. And so it's like, okay, what's faith? Aha, so faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. That's my favorite definition. And as I was seated, I was outside, so I felt my feet on the ground, the substance of things hoped for. And I saw hope at my feet, like, because that's substance, right? The ground is substance. It's firm, it's solid, it holds us, it supports us. And the evidence of things not seen. Now, again, my eyes were closed, and it was like as if on cue, the wind blew it. There was a wonderful breeze this morning, and the wind blew across my skin, and I could hear the chimes. And so, again, I was like, I could feel the wind, and I could hear the wind. So the evidence is unseen, but I knew it was there. I know the wind is there. So as I felt more into hope, I was like, it's solidity. There's form there. It's like, oh, hope is like that decision. It is done. And faith is unseen, but we know it's always there, like the wind. And then I just realized that's divine grace, you know, what I take to feel into, like love and trust and strength, that I can move past my obstacles that I'm perceiving right now that may not even be there, but they're there for me. And take those steps into more growth through feeling into what trust feels like, what love feels like, and letting those feelings of what I'm strengthening in and what I'm growing ripple out. And then they reflect back to me as the evidence of what I'm hoping for. And so coming up next week, I have an Unwind Your Mind masterclass, and we are going to be training in presence, into really tapping in and working with the experience of presence. And that the more that you present yourself and you return to presence and you bring yourself back, and you're creating these neural pathways that are actively changing the way that you think and feel, because you are grounding into what you want to think and feel. And so this is a way to grow your faith. And I'm not talking about religion here. I'm talking about your faith in your ability, in your strength, in your whatever you want to do, but you're not sure how to get there, and you don't even know if you can, but you have this deep desire, that's where faith comes in. And and for so many of us, I know for me, I had to really overcome this old vision I had of faith that was somehow tied to this paternal, it was like a gift. Faith was like a gift that was handed from a paternal overseer when I was being good. And so we all have different ideas of what faith means, and why we're not just embracing faith as a real helper for us along the way. And so join me and us next Tuesday, August 15th. It's the first of a 3-week series. It's a free series of classes. The first one is Amplify Your Presence. So we're going to amplify your presence, and then we're going to, the second week, get comfortable there and really anchor into what comfort feels like, and really drawing that sense of comfort in toward us. And then the third week is tapping into your calm core and just allowing these practices to seep in, create these new grooves, grow our trust in ourselves, in the universe, grow our faith and our belief in what is possible for us.